Have you ever woken up and felt like the world was already pulling you in 1,000 different directions before your eyes were even fully open? Notifications buzzing, thoughts already racing, a tidal wave of obligations waiting. What if, instead, you could open your eyes to a dawn so silent and so clear? It felt as though life itself was handing you a fresh, clean canvas. In Buddhist philosophy, the first hour of your morning isn't just another part of the day. It is the sacred doorway through which your entire reality enters. It is said that if you master your morning, you master your mind, and if you master your mind, you master your life. For centuries, Buddhist monks have embraced the dawn, not merely to rise early, but to align themselves with life's deepest truths before the noise of the world begins. Today, I will share 7 of their most powerful morning rituals, simple, timeless practices that have the power to transform not just your mornings, but your entire existence. Stay with me, because these rituals might just reveal the hidden doorway to a life of unshakable inner peace. The way you rise is the way you live. In today's video, we'll explore 7 powerful morning rituals, rooted in timeless Buddhist wisdom. These practices are simple, yet they carry within them the power to transform not just your mornings, but your entire existence. There's also a bonus practice waiting for you at the end, one that even many lifelong practitioners overlook, but it holds the power to turn each dawn into a moment of quiet, profound awakening. So, let's dive in. Lesson 1. Begin with the breath of life. Before your eyes open fully, before the mind begins its daily routine of planning and worrying, there is a quiet moment. It is a precious, liminal space untouched by the stories of yesterday or the anxieties of tomorrow. In Buddhism, this first moment of waking is seen as sacred, a chance to reconnect with your truest, most peaceful self before the noise of the world begins. Imagine waking up tomorrow and, instead of immediately reaching for your phone or letting your mind rush into its to-do list, you simply pause, you remain still, and you breathe. Feel the cool morning air gently entering your nose, filling your chest, and then leaving your body in a soft, effortless wave. This first breath is not just oxygen, it is life itself greeting you. A silent reminder that you are here, now, alive. There is an old Zen teaching of a restless student who came to his master and said, "Master, my days are filled with chaos. How can I find unshakable peace?" The master replied, "Each morning, before your thoughts have a chance to awaken and build their nests of worry, take 3 deep, conscious breaths as though you are meeting life for the very first time." At first, the student did not understand the simplicity of the instruction, but as he practiced it faithfully, day after day, he noticed a profound shift. His mind felt calm and steady, no matter how busy his day became. Those 3 simple breaths became his shield against chaos, his anchor in the storm. Modern life often steals this sacred pause from us. We wake and immediately dive into a sea of emails, news headlines, and the endless demands of others. But in Buddhist practice, the breath is considered your most faithful anchor. It is the one constant that can always, without fail, return you to the present moment. which is the only place where true peace can ever be found. Here is how you can begin this practice. As soon as you wake, before you move, remain lying down or sit comfortably in your bed. Close your eyes again for just a moment and take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Feel the cool air entering. Notice it filling your lungs and your belly, and then feel it gently leaving your body. With each inhale, you might silently say to yourself, "I awaken with calm," and with each exhale, "I release all that is not needed." This simple ritual sets the energetic tone for your entire day. Instead of being carried away by a river of scattered thoughts, you ground yourself in stillness and clear intention. Lesson 2. Begin your day with the light of gratitude. After finding a moment of calm through your breath, the next step to awakening your inner peace is to consciously cultivate the beautiful quality of gratitude. In Buddhism, gratitude is not an occasional thank you reserved for grand, special moments. It is a fundamental lens through which we learn to see the world. It is a way of walking through life with a heart that is open and content, rather than closed and constantly grasping. Imagine waking tomorrow and, instead of your mind immediately cataloging what you lack or what problems await you, your very first thoughts are of what you already hold: the simple warmth of your blanket, the softness of the morning light filtering through your window, the quiet, steady miracle of your own beating heart. There is an old Buddhist story about a disciple who, though he had all he needed, approached the Buddha feeling heavy-hearted. "Master," he said, "I have everything a person could need, yet I still feel a deep emptiness." The Buddha looked at him with quiet compassion and replied, "Your emptiness does not come from what you lack, but from your blindness to what is already before you." Begin each morning by seeing just 3 blessings in your life, no matter how small. Only then will your heart realize it was never truly empty to begin with. Gratitude is not simply about feeling good. It is a powerful practice that transforms the mind from a state of restlessness to contentment, from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. When you start your day with genuine appreciation, you build an inner foundation that is strong enough to face whatever challenges may arise. Here is how you can integrate this practice into your morning. Once you have taken your 3 mindful breaths, remain seated or lying down. Close your eyes softly and reflect on 3 specific things you are grateful for. They need not be grand or dramatic. Perhaps it is the quietness of the dawn before the rest of the world awakens. Perhaps it is the memory of a kind conversation from the day before. Or perhaps it is simply the profound fact that you are alive and have been given the gift of another sunrise. To deepen this ritual, consider keeping a small journal beside your bed. Writing these 3 blessings down transforms them from fleeting thoughts into seeds planted firmly within your consciousness, seeds that will blossom into moments of peace throughout your day. Modern science now affirms what Buddhist wisdom has long taught. A consistent gratitude practice improves sleep, lowers stress hormones, and nurtures profound emotional balance. Each grateful thought becomes like a candle, lighting up the dim corners of your mind with warmth and clarity. In Buddhism, gratitude is also deeply linked with the truth of impermanence. When we realize that nothing lasts forever, neither our sorrows nor our joys, neither our challenges nor our blessings. We learn to cherish what is here, right now, with a deeper appreciation. To extend this practice even further, you can silently send a wave of gratitude to someone in your life. Think of a person who has shown you kindness, taught you something important, or simply walked beside you during a difficult time. Close your eyes and, in the quiet of your heart, send them your silent thanks. You may never speak these words aloud, but the energy of that appreciation will gently and beautifully transform your own heart. Lesson 3. Awaken your body with mindful movement. Once you have grounded your mind in the stillness of the breath and opened your heart with the light of gratitude, there is another sacred part of your morning that awaits your gentle attention, your body. In Buddhist practice, the body is not merely a vehicle or a tool to carry us through life. It is a living temple, a perfect reflection of our inner state, and a powerful gateway to deeper awareness. The Buddha once told his disciples, "When you walk, just walk. When you sit, just sit. But above all, be fully present in each." A disciple asked, "Master, if sitting meditation brings stillness, why is it also important to walk mindfully?" The Buddha smiled and said, "Because true awareness is not limited to the cushion. It must learn to move with you, breath by breath, step by step." Mindful movement is about infusing your presence into every gesture. It is not about achieving perfect yoga poses or pushing the body to its absolute limits. It is about moving with slow, loving intention, feeling each part of yourself come alive, and bridging the often neglected space between your thoughts and your physical actions. Here is how you can weave this beautiful practice into your mornings. After your breathing and gratitude rituals, set aside just 5 to 10 minutes to move your body gently. You might roll out a yoga mat and flow through a few slow, deliberate stretches, allowing your muscles to awaken without force. You might simply stand and roll your shoulders back, feeling the tension from sleep begin to melt away. Or you might step outside for a quiet, slow walk under the early sky, feeling the cool, damp earth firm beneath your feet and the first morning breeze brushing against your skin. This is not exercise, it is a moving meditation. With each movement, bring your full, kind attention to the sensations within your body. Notice how your chest rises and falls with your breath, how your arms extend with each stretch, how your steps fall rhythmically and softly upon the ground. This practice transforms ordinary, automatic movement into a living, breathing meditation. Modern science now supports what Buddhist practitioners have known for centuries. Even a short period of mindful movement each day lowers stress, improves circulation, strengthens brain health, and profoundly calms the nervous system. Practices like yoga and Tai Chi not only enhance physical flexibility but also demonstrably ease symptoms of anxiety and bring about greater emotional clarity. Here is a simple exercise you can begin with tomorrow. Stand tall wherever you are. As you inhale slowly, feel your spine lengthen toward the sky, as if a gentle string is lifting you from the crown of your head. As you exhale, gently bow your head. A simple, silent gesture of respect for the living temple of your body. These first 3 rituals, breathing, gratitude, and movement, create the sacred foundation for your day. They bring your mind, your heart, and your body into a state of beautiful, peaceful alignment. But what do we do with this newfound clarity? How do we carry this peaceful energy from the quiet sanctuary of our morning out into the often chaotic world? The next practices bridge that very gap, teaching us how to set a clear intention and cultivate the wisdom that will guide us through the hours ahead. And that is where our journey continues. As you exhale, let your shoulders soften and relax, releasing the tension of sleep. Now, raise your arms gently above your head, feeling a beautiful stretch across your sides and ribs. Pause here for a few breaths, simply noticing the sensation of openness. As you lower your arms, bring your awareness to the ease and warmth now flowing through your body. Remember, mindful movement does not need to be elaborate to be powerful. Each gentle motion becomes a way to honor your body and strengthen the sacred connection between your inner and outer worlds. These first 3 rituals, breathing, gratitude, and movement, create the foundation for your day, bringing your mind, heart, and body into a state of beautiful alignment. But what do we do with this newfound clarity? How do we carry this peaceful energy from the quiet sanctuary of our morning out into the often chaotic world? The next practices bridge that very gap. Lesson 4. Set your morning intention like lighting a lamp. Each dawn arrives carrying the quiet, sacred promise of a new beginning. In Buddhist thought, the morning is like an unpainted canvas, waiting for the first brush strokes of your mind. Without a clear intention, however, your day can easily become a series of frantic, unconscious reactions, moving from one demand to another, losing yourself in the noise and forgetting what truly matters. After you have calmed your breath, opened your heart with gratitude, and awakened your body through mindful movement, take a single, precious moment to turn inward and ask yourself, how do I want to move through this day? Instead of immediately thinking about your responsibilities or your task list, shift your focus to the qualities you wish to embody. Perhaps you wish to carry gentleness in your words, patience in your actions, or clarity in your decisions. Setting an intention is not about planning what you will do. It is about consciously choosing how you will be. It is the difference between a ship drifting aimlessly at sea and a ship with its rudder set firmly toward a chosen star. In Buddhism, this practice reflects the principle of right intention, a vital part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right intention guides us to act from a place of mindfulness, goodwill, and wisdom, rather than from the shadows of fear, anger, or confusion. You don't need elaborate affirmations. A simple, heartfelt phrase is enough to realign your mind and heart. You might silently say, "Today, I choose to act with kindness," or "I will remain steady and calm, no matter what arises." Speak it within yourself, or write it in a small morning journal. What matters is that your words come from a place of sincerity and reflect how you truly want to show up in the world. There is a story about a young monk who asked his teacher, "Master, the world is so distracting. How can I walk the path without being lost?" The teacher handed him a small, unlit lantern and said, "Light this each morning with your intention, no matter how dark or confusing the road becomes. Its single, steady flame will always be enough to guide you home to yourself." Modern neuroscience now supports this ancient practice. When you set a clear intention, you activate your brain's reticular activating system, a powerful mechanism that filters information, helping you to focus on what aligns with your chosen purpose. It helps you tune out distractions and remain anchored in what truly matters to you. Here is how you can begin. Close your eyes softly, inhale deeply, and exhale slowly. Ask yourself, what one energy or quality will be my guide today? Maybe it's patience, kindness, focus, or joy. Let this word or phrase settle softly in your mind, like a smooth stone resting at the bottom of a calm pond. Whenever the noise of the day begins to pull you away, you can return to this intention and find your balance again. By doing this, you light a gentle lamp within, a light that can guide your path with clarity, peace, and profound meaning. Lesson 5. Awaken compassion in your morning. After calming your mind through breath, opening your heart with gratitude, waking your body with mindful movement, and setting your intention for the day, there is one more sacred seed to plant each morning: compassion. In Buddhism, compassion, or karuna, isn't just a soft feeling of pity for someone else's pain. It is a deep, brave, and powerful wish for all beings, including yourself, to be free from suffering. Coupled with the will to act with kindness wherever possible, compassion is the courageous recognition that we all walk through this life carrying silent burdens, unspoken dreams, and unseen wounds. There is an old story about the Buddha walking through a village. A man, filled with rage, ran up to him, shouting harsh words and spitting at his feet. The Buddha simply looked at the man with calm, unwavering eyes and said, "Thank you for your gift, but I cannot accept it." The man, puzzled and disarmed, asked what he meant. The Buddha answered, "When anger is given but not accepted, it stays with the one who offers it." That gentle, spacious reply, completely free from blame or anger, was like water on fire. It broke through the man's rage and planted a seed of profound change within him. Compassion doesn't mean allowing harm or turning a blind eye to injustice. It means meeting life with understanding instead of hate, with patience instead of reaction, and it always begins within us. Here is how you can bring this beautiful practice into your morning. After your earlier rituals, take a few quiet moments to sit still. Close your eyes and first, picture someone you deeply and easily care about, a friend, a family member, or mentor. In the quiet of your heart, send him this silent, simple wish: may you be safe, may you be healthy, may you live with ease and find peace. Feel the warmth of that wish in your own chest. Next, gently widen the circle of your heart to include someone neutral, perhaps a neighbor or a co-worker you don't know well. Offer them the same quiet blessing, sincerely, finally. And this may be the most challenging and transformative step. Gently bring into your heart someone with whom you feel tension or discomfort. Without needing to solve anything, simply send him the same silent wish: may you be safe, May you be healthy, may you live with ease and find peace. And before you finish, do not forget yourself. Place a hand over your own heart, take a deep breath, and quietly say, "May I be safe, may I be healthy, may I find peace." In Buddhist teachings, this is known as loving kindness meditation, or metta. It is one of the 4 immeasurable qualities of the heart that, when nurtured, free us from fear and bring profound balance into our lives. Modern science now supports what ancient wisdom has long known. Practicing compassion increases oxytocin, the hormone that supports bonding and emotional warmth. It measurably lowers anxiety, builds resilience, and strengthens our sense of meaning and purpose. When we carry compassion with us through the day, we stop seeing other people as obstacles or competitors. We begin to see them as fellow travelers on this vast, mysterious path of life. Compassion is not just an extra step in your morning routine. It is the path itself. When you start your day by sending kindness both outward and inward, you carry a quiet strength that gently shapes the way you walk, speak, and live. You become a source of peace in a world that deeply longs for gentleness. As you move through each of these morning practices, from your first mindful breath to your final compassionate wish, remember this fundamental truth. Life is not meant to be rushed. It is meant to be lived. Each new morning is a sacred invitation to come home to yourself, to awaken not just your body, but your spirit. These simple rituals may seem small, but their transformative power lies in their quiet, consistent repetition. With time, they can fundamentally change how you show up in the world. With a clear mind, a compassionate heart, and the steady, unshakable sense of purpose. Just imagine, for a moment, how your life might feel if every morning began this way, rooted in peace, grounded in gratitude, and fully, radiantly awake to the present moment. If these timeless teachings touched your heart today, and if you would like to continue walking this path of mindful living and Buddhist wisdom with us, be sure to subscribe to our channel and tap the bell icon. That way, you will never miss the next quiet, powerful lesson to guide you toward a life of deeper peace and meaning. And before you go, I would love to hear from you. In the comments below, share which of these morning rituals you are most inspired to try tomorrow. Your intention might be the spark that encourages someone else, and if someone you care about could use this message of peace today, please consider sharing this video with them. You never know. This might be the teaching they've been waiting for, the one that begins their own journey inward. Thank you for spending your time here with us today. Until we meet again, may your mornings be calm, may your days be filled with purpose, and may your heart stay open to the quiet beauty that is present in every moment.